Most 3D artists think the way to grow is to get better at 3D. Learn a new renderer, master a new plugin, add another software to the toolkit. And look, improving your craft matters. Obviously it does. But after 18 years in the industry and hundreds of conversations with artists at every stage of their career, I can tell you that skill is rarely the thing holding people back. The bottleneck is almost never your renders, it's almost never your technical ability. The bottleneck is everything else. And the reason that most artists stay stuck is not because they lack information, it is because they have too many priorities and not enough focus. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 things that actually move the needle when you're building a career or a business as a 3D artist. These are not theories I pulled from a book. These are patterns I have seen play out again and again in my own career, in my community of over 1,700 artists, and in the artists I coach inside of the Future Proof program. So if you are tired of spinning your wheels and want to actually know what matters, stick around. Here is something that took me way too long to learn. Not all work is equal. You can sit at your desk for 10 hours, feel absolutely knackered, and still not have moved your business forward 1 inch, because being busy and being productive are completely different things. There's this idea called the 80-20 principle. You've probably heard of it. 20% of what you do creates 80% of your results. It's a simple concept, but almost nobody actually applies it. I definitely didn't for years. When I was early in my freelance career, I would spend entire weeks tweaking my website, reorganizing my file structure, watching tutorials for tools I wasn't even using on real projects, and it felt like work, but none of it was putting money in my account and none of it was landing me clients. So when I actually sat down and looked at what brought in my best projects, my work with architectural firms, interior designers, the super yachts, the automotive clients, it was always the same handful of actions. A targeted portfolio piece that spoke directly to that niche, a cold email or DM that actually said something specific, a follow-up that I nearly didn't send, and that was it. That was the 20%. I've had the exact same conversations with hundreds of artists at this point, and I'll ask them, what are you working on right now? And they will list 15 things: a new showreel, a Blender course, setting up a Gumroad store, learning Unreal Engine, redesigning their logo. I always ask the same question back: which of those is going to get you a paying client this month? Usually there's a long pause. So the first shift you need to make is be brutally honest about where your time goes. If it is not directly leading to income, client relationships, or building an audience that feeds your pipeline, then it's probably a distraction dressed as productivity. This one is the killer, and I say that because it's the mistake I see more than any other. An artist lands a couple of good projects, they get busy with the work, they stop posting, they stop doing outreach, and they stop having conversations. And then 2 months later, the project wraps up, the inbox is empty, and they are back to square one, wondering where the next job is coming from. I lived in this cycle for years, feast and famine. Flush with cash 1 month, panic the next, and the root cause was always the same. I stopped doing the things that got me to work in the first place. So acquisition is everything. And by acquisition, I do not mean some complicated marketing funnel. I mean the basics. Keep getting seen, keep making offers, keep starting conversation, and that's it. Post your work consistently, not when you feel like it, not when you have a perfect piece. Consistently. DM potential clients, comment on their projects, show up where they're hanging out, send follow-up emails to people who went quiet. Most of this takes less than an hour a day. One of my favorite stories comes from Robin, who came into Future Proof not having worked on commercial projects. He was doing 3D on the side, and the biggest shift for him, once he had his portfolio, it was committing to consistent outreach and showing up every day. He has now gone all in on 3D. He is booked. He didn't suddenly become twice as good at 3D. He just stopped being invisible. The artists who maintain momentum are the ones who treat client acquisition as a daily habit, not a panic response. Even when you're busy, even when you have enough work right now, you keep the pipeline warm. Future you will thank you for this. This is where most artists overcomplicate things massively, and I get it because I did the same. When I started out, my portfolio was a mess. Architectural renders next to product visualization, next to random personal projects. And my website basically said, I do 3D stuff. And I was wondering why no one was reaching out. And here is the truth: simplicity scales. One niche, one offer, one portfolio direction. That is what works. When you try to be everything to everyone, you end up being nothing to anyone. A property developer looking for someone to visualize their new build does not care that you can model cars and that you can do character animation. They want to see architecture. They want to see you understand their world. The same goes for interior designers, yacht builders, automotive brands, whatever your space is. I had a conversation recently with an artist who was struggling to land consistent work. He was talented, but his portfolio had 6 completely different styles across 4 industries. His LinkedIn bio said something like 3D generalist, motion designer, visualization artist. I asked him, if I am a design agency looking for someone to do high-end interior renders, would I pick you over someone whose entire portfolio is interiors? And he got it straight away. And the same applies to your offer. Stop listing 40 different services on your website. Pick the thing that you do best, the thing that pays the most, and lead with that. You can always expand later, but right now, clarity beats variety every single time. If you think about it from a client's perspective, they have a problem. They need it solved. They're scrolling through portfolios and websites trying to find the person who looks like the safest bet. The artist who has a focused message and a portfolio that screams, I do exactly what you need, wins every time. Not because they're more talented, but because they are easier to say yes to. And by the way, this is exactly what we do inside of Future-Proof 3D Artist. If you're sitting there now thinking, I know I need to simplify, but I do not know where to start, that is literally the first thing we work on. We help you nail your niche, tighten your portfolio, and build an offer that makes you the obvious choice. It is a small group, max 10 people, 12 weeks, direct feedback from me and the mentors. And if you want to know more, there is a link in the description. But let me keep going, because point 4 is the one that actually gives you your time back. Most people who start a business are technicians, brilliant at the craft, terrible at the business around it. And a big part of the reason is that every project feels like starting from scratch. Think about how many times you've written a proposal from a blank page, or set up a project folder structured differently each time, or had an awkward conversation about pricing because you don't have a standard rates card, or lost track of which leads you followed up with, or which ones slipped through the cracks. The fix is to build repeatable systems, and it sounds boring, I know, but this is exactly the stuff that actually gives you your time back. I'm talking about templates for proposals, contracts, and onboarding emails, a consistent project folder structure that you use every single time, an outreach tracker so you know exactly who you've contacted, when and what they said, a follow-up schedule so nothing falls through the gaps, a standard pricing framework so you're not reinventing your rates every inquiry. The goal here is to productize your fulfillment. Turn the repeatable parts of your business into a process that runs the same way every time, not because you want to be robotic, but because when the foundations are solid, you have the headspace for the things that actually need your creative attention. So this is especially important if you want to scale beyond yourself, whether it's bringing in a subcontractor, hiring an assistant, or just being able to take a holiday without everything falling apart. If it only exists in your head, it cannot be delegated. If it is written down as a process, then anyone can follow it. This one might be the most important, and it's definitely the one I wish someone had told me 10 years ago. Most 3D artists sit on decisions for months. They think about updating their portfolio for 6 months before actually doing it. They consider niching down but never commit. They know they should set up an outreach system, but they keep pushing it to next week. They research website platforms for 3 months and never launch anything. And here is the thing, the decision itself almost doesn't matter as much as making it. A decent portfolio live today beats a perfect portfolio that lives in your head for a year. A niche you commit to for 6 months teaches you more than weighing up your options forever. An outreach system that is a bit rough, but running is infinitely better than a theoretical perfect system that doesn't exist yet. So speed of implementation is a genuine competitive advantage. And I do not mean be reckless, I mean be decisive. Make the call, commit to it, learn from it, adjust if needed. The cost of a wrong decision is almost always lower than the cost of no decision, because that is the other piece of this. Foundations compound. The portfolio you build today is what lands you a client in 3 months. The outreach you do this week is what fills your pipeline in the next month. The positioning you nail down now is what makes you the obvious choice 6 months from now. I see these patterns constantly. Artists join the community, they put in the work on their foundations, their portfolio, their positioning, website, outreach, case studies, and then 3 or 4 months later, things start clicking. Not because anything magical happened, but because the groundwork they laid earlier finally started paying off. And the problem is that most people quit before that compounding effect kicks in. They do the outreach for 2 weeks, they get no response and decide it doesn't work. They post consistently for a month, they don't go viral and they stop. They do not realize that the results they want to see are on the other side of patience. So let me bring this all together, the 5 things that actually move the needle. 1, focus on the 20% of actions that create the 80% of your results. Cut the busy work. 2, never stop getting seen. Acquisition is a daily habit, not a panic response. Number 3, simplify everything. One niche, one offer, one portfolio direction. Clarity beats variety. Number 4, build repeatable systems so you're not reinventing the wheel on every single project. Number 5, make decisions faster and trust the foundations will compound. The artist who moves the fastest are usually not the most talented. They are not the ones with the best renders or the most expensive software. They are the ones who focus, they cut out the noise and they commit to what matters and they do the work consistently. I have seen this play out hundreds of times now. In my own career, in my community, in the artists I work with closely, the difference between the ones who break through and the ones who stay stuck is almost never technical skill. It is focus, it is priority, it is doing fewer things, but doing them properly. If you're watching this thinking, I know all of this, but I'm not doing it, that is exactly the point. Most 3D artists do not need more information. They need fewer priorities and someone to hold them accountable to actually following through. That is exactly what we do inside of Future Proof, by the way. It is not a software course. It is 12 weeks of building the foundations that will actually grow your business, your portfolio, your positioning, your outreach, your systems, with a small group and direct feedback from me and the industry mentors. If that sounds like what you need, there is a link in the description. But whether you join or not, the principles are the same. Focus on what matters. Stop doing everything. Start doing the right things. Join the community. Apply to Future Proof. Watch this video next, and I'll see you next week.